Hey, yeah, I don't think you're an extremist. I think you have a strong uh, belief in uh, in what you hold dear, um, and I think that you were saying that the middle ground, Christians, the agnostics, things like that. They're wrong. You know, they're the kind of people that just believe what anybody says just because they said it. You know, or once a guy said, "Oh, never believe." How does it go? Never believe a gifted teacher just because he said so. Always question it. Always look at it. And I agree with that. You know, you can't uh, have a belief, any belief, and not question. You know, um, yeah, I don't think you're an extremist at all. In fact, I enjoy a lot of your opinion, and but I know how you feel. I mean, you know, I was, you know how I am. I'm more of a spiritual type person. I mean, I do look at things. I study things. I'm not just going by feeling all the time. Although that's part of my personality and who I am. I'm a very feeling person. Um, but I delved into to Wicca for a while and was practicing Wiccan. And my mother, of course, is a Christian and a very extreme Christian. Um, you know, don't and so being a Wiccan for her was, oh, you're a witch, you're something horrible, blah 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 blah, and all this stuff, and she really took offense to that, and she really tried to. I had to move back home, and she really tried to just bury my beliefs, and you know that was wrong. For her to do that. I mean, since then I've done some more studying and some more research and some more stuff, and I think differently now. That's just me. Um, but I still don't subscribe to what my mother believes, and I probably never will. Um, but yeah, again, yeah, I don't think you're an extremist. I think that people get offended easily, especially when they hold something dear to their heart. I think a lot of times religion to people is what is holding their sanity together. It's what gives them hope. If you take away an individual's hope, or you poke a hole in a person's hope, uh, you're really hurting them mentally. Um, and I know that that's hard for some people to look at. Uh, when you're like you are, have always been an atheist, a non-believer in anything that is it has to do with a God. Um, you you have put your hope in a different place. The hardest thing I think for people is to change that, um, because once you've, especially when you're older, once you've put hope in a place, you try and keep it there. It's a foundation that you've built your life on, and basically by sometimes changing that or bringing a different thought, you're effectively taking away that person's foundation. Um, I mean, I can say this because uh, I grew up in a church where it was basically a cult. The pastor, um, I'm guessing, I was probably too young to really realize this, but I'm guessing that it started out okay. It started out good. Uh, the man had basically been in. Oh, excuse me. He had been in a an accident. He'd been like in a 7-Eleven or something. I know you guys don't have 7-Elevens there, but like a quickie mart or a little drugstore or whatever. I don't know what you guys have in England, but and there was a robbery, and the guy got shot, and he was paralyzed in a wheelchair, and he started a church, and basically, I think that he was along the lines of reform originally. I really don't know. I could say no to that too, because if I look at it, basically this his whole deal was it's like he took his mental issues, his problems, the accident, his anger towards that, his um, all kinds of other things, and projected that on the people that he ministered to. There were all kinds of strange things too. The way he, you know, looked at the Bible, um, and all that crap. I mean, he was bad, bad, bad. Anyway, it screwed up a lot of people. But coming out of that, as a kid, I grew up believing that all this was right. At the time, I was kind of rebellious too, but yet the foundation of it was there. My foundation was there of Christianity and believing in it. When I exited that, my foundation had been torn apart, and it really screwed me up mentally, um, because it was all I believed. It was all I knew. It was the hope of my life, a foundation that had been built on. Now I had to find something else. That was very difficult for me, and that's why I say that. That I think that is why people react the way they do, so aggressively. Um, because yes, a lot of Christians, a lot of Muslims, uh, and various other religious folks. I think Christians and Muslims are more so. Are extreme in their beliefs. It is the foundation of everything that they are. Um, yeah, and it's a hard thing to keep an open mind, and not close off. I'm losing my train of thought. Anyway, I saw your. This is going to end, so I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll chat with you later. I think I got my point. Yeah. Bye.